So what is oneness? Oneness to me is to be of one mind, one energy with everything around you. Now, with Consciously Awesome, we have Oneness Ocean, Sea of Solara, and with all of that together, we feel peace and all-knowing. We know everything that has been and ever will be because we are one with Creator, in my interpretation. Also, I think what will help is that from where I am from Onondaga Nation, from the Haudenosaunee, every time that we get together, when we gather, we give our thanks and we bring everyone's mind together as one before we start a meeting, before we start a ceremony, before we start an event. We always have to make sure that we are coming together as one. And the cool thing about all of that is that what you are learning here is exactly the same thing that we talk about in our ceremonies, in our gatherings. And it's pretty amazing, especially when you break down exactly what the speaker is saying when it's translated. And again, it's very hard to translate Onondaga to English because a lot of the words that are Onondaga do not translate well into English, I should say. But if you are still having trouble with trying to even move about this week with, your own personal vortex of like being in oneness, going to Crystal Canyon, Vibrant New Earth, Sea of Solara and oneness, but not knowing how to expand out into other people or other beings. So this, I will translate what we say within our ceremonies. So we first, before anything else, these are the words that we say to each other, and that we first give thanks to the people, to all the people. It doesn't matter who. We're thanking you. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you're well. I'm so happy that you are alive and experiencing this life, and that we're experiencing this life together. And then we will move on to giving thanks to our Mother Earth, because she provides for us every day, and she gives us a home and a place to live and nourishment and just unconditional love, always. And then we move on to the plants and to all the medicines that help heal us and protect us. We give thanks to the trees, we give thanks to the berries, for them giving us shade and oxygen and everything that we need to sustain life. And then we will give thanks to all of the animals and the birds that are around us, that provide food for us, entertainment, companionship, beautiful songs from the birds. We're thanking you. Thank you for being here. And then we move on to the gentle winds and the rain. For without you, we would not have oxygen and we would not have fresh, clean water to drink, because we need both. And then we move on to all of the life-giving foods. to the corn, to the beans and the squash, and to all of the harvest that we have. Thank you. Nyawaha. So much. Because without you, we would not be alive. We would not be able to live a healthy life. And then we move on to the thunder. And it's amazing. We just had thunder. So, nyawaha hadiwano dunje, it's nyawaha for your thundering voices. Because we need that as well. For the plants, for our well-being, we need your voices. And then we will move on to the sun, and we give thanks to the sun. For if we didn't have the sun, we would not have daylight. We would not have life. We would not have food. We would not have plants. And we need the sun, and we give thanks that the sun rises and sets every day. We give thanks. And then we will move on to the moon and the stars. Because all of our cycles, all of our months, all of the seasons follow the moon. And we follow the stars as well. And it determines when we can plant, when we can harvest, when it's time for ceremony, when it's time for new beginnings. We follow the stars and we follow the moon. So thank you. And then we will move on to our 4 protectors, because they are there to protect us during this life. Because sometimes when we're here, we need more protection from them. And so we thank you. And then lastly, we give thanks to our Creator. Thank you, Creator, Nyawaha Sungwayat Disai, for giving us life and for everything that you have created. Thank you so much. And we appreciate that. And after all of this, after all of these things that we give thanks for, after every single one, we all say we are now putting our minds together as one to give thanks to all of these things. So let's put all of our minds together as one and give thanks that we are all experiencing this amazing experience together. This amazing program, this amazing awakening that is occurring at this time. And we are so lucky to experience this and to be here to experience all of it. So nyawaha. Nyawaha for listening. Nyawaha for being part of this. Nyawaha for allowing me to be part of this community and to expand my awareness to not only my community, but to yours and beyond. I'm so thankful. And I hope that everyone has a fantastic day. And if you're in New York State, hope you are safe from the thunder and the storms. It was quite powerful here. But I appreciate you, and we appreciate each other, and we're all going through this journey together. So you're doing amazing. Onaga.